His pupils are dilating. He's close to death. I'm going to become a killer. My vision is blurring over. I can only see a thin line. A sharp pain rushes through my body. What, did he stab her?
No.
Chapter 5. Yasuhiro Hagakure. I see Cannon's face above me, frowning, grinning her teeth, tears forming in her eyes. Hey, what kind of face is that? You're too pretty to be crying like that. Why are you... Oh, that's right. I'm being choked by Cannon. I acknowledge it. I accept it.
Oh.
Crap.
Right.
Oh, well, shit, I guess this is how it goes. No, I had a good run, lads.
My vision gets all hazy. My consciousness is slipping. I'm going to die. I have to push her off of me somehow, but I can't even move a single finger. What? What are you saying? I'm fading away?
Tra-la-la! Why, hello there!
Oh.
Why you? The moment after I hear it, my brain crackles and bursts from a sudden rush of oxygen. From my hair to my toes, I feel the blood flowing through my body again. What was once covered in white fog begins to clear up and I can see clearly. Huh? Just a few feet away from my body, I can see a metallic red robot. I blink my eyes thinking that I'm just seeing things, but the picture doesn't change. The pink-haired grade schooler from earlier sits on the robot's shoulder. I understand what happened now. That robot knocked Cannon off of me. That's why she stopped choking me. I cough and sit up. Cannon's in the middle of a wild battle with a robot. You need to be punished for doing such shameful thing to me. The huge axe swings down towards Cannon's head as he stands on top of the rail. Just a moment before it lands, Cannon jumps back and to the right. The axe slams down on the gravel in the ground. The robot hovers for a few seconds above the spot. The robot engines make a loud whooshing noise. Cannon quickly rolls on the floor to dodge the robot's charge. Cannon pushes herself up, and then kicks off the ground, jumping off the robot. She passes right between its two huge legs and barely avoids being squashed. The robot turns around. The huge axe comes down fast once more. Just as it was about to land, Cannon drives out of the way. The grade school girl is in total control of this battle. The only thing Cannon can do is stay on her toes and try to avoid being killed. She isn't using her hacking gun. She must be out of ammo. In that case, maybe she can try a hand-to-hand fight like she did before. No, that won't work this time. Her opponent is sitting on top of the enormous robot's shoulder. Even Cannon couldn't jump that high. The distance is too large for her to cover. And not only that, but I think Cannon's right leg is injured too. She's not as fast as she usually is. While she's evading attacks, she's obviously favoring one leg. It's only a matter of time. If this keeps up, Cannon's going to die. That axe is going to split her head right open, and she'll be nothing more than a bloody corpse. Picturing this sends shivers down my spine.
Shiver me timbers?
Shiver me timbers! I'm glad I'm not in her shoes. Thinking such horrible thing, I'm so ashamed. I hear her voice inside my shelf. What? Are you just gonna be a bystander now? If you don't save her, who the hell will? Well, to be fair, this chick tried to kill me. Even if I can save her somehow, how do I know she won't try to kill me later? Come on, you have to help. Yeah, I know. I can't think about what might happen. After graduating from Hope's Peak Academy and working for Future Foundation, how much I've changed. How much I grew. I have to try. In this situation, I have to. This is a story like that. I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure, Future Foundation Branch 14. I should run to her. But my legs are shaking. My stomach is cramping. Every cell in my body is trying to resist the urge to help her. For some reason, I tell my own fortune again. I see myself fallen into despair. I have a horrible sinking feeling standing above Cannon's body. Back in the present, my teeth are chattering together. And I have my back against the wall. Cannon's perspective. Ah, crap. That huge metallic leg swung down at me. I jumped backwards, trying to soften the impact, but my injured leg keeps me from dodging completely. The kick hits me square in my stomach twice as hard as I expected. Ugh! A horribly gross sound that I can't bear to hear spills out of my mouth. Before I can really be embarrassed about it, I'm flying backwards through the air. I land sharply on the gravel and roll, and feels like my skin is peeling off. Ah! Kotoko's extra cute voice is heard over my sounds of agony. Her voice is not extra cute. It's awful. Oh! This is what you get when you defy me, demon. I close and open my eyes slowly. Kotoko has stepped off her robot and is laughing at me a few feet away. I might have used this opportunity to leap out and grab the brat by the neck, but my body is broken. I can barely move. Kotoko obviously knows that she is taunting me. My leg is a horrible sight to see. Even if I forced myself, I don't think I could take another step. No, I don't think... I know. This plan is real. My leg is useless now. And if I somehow get out of this situation, I don't think I could ever walk again. Looking at my leg makes me feel despair for my future. Like a tree stripped of bark, my muscles are showing through my skin. I look up from my leg and notice Kotoko moving towards me. She's holding some kind of extending claw toy in her hand. I wonder if it's some kind of new weapon. Is she going to deliver the final blow with that thing? She steps right up to me. I noticed when I was getting tied up by my socks, her voice. What is it? Is it curiosity? Maybe I don't like the whole strong-willed thing, but your face is quite adorbs. What? I told you, didn't I? I'm an enthusiast for all things adorbs. I just love them so much. In addition to being adorbs enthusiast, I'm also super perverted bad girl. What the hell are you trying to say? You're so adorbs, I want to motivate you. What is this kid saying? Just as that thought crosses my head. Yeah! I hear a cutesy voice cry out. It almost gives me goosebumps. Wait a minute. That was my voice. Kotoko is molesting my body with her grabby hands toy.
Uh-huh.
The pink-haired girl talks to me. This is the portable motivation machine. It's not as powerful as the original version, though. Once again, it stretches towards my body. Wait, stop. Never. I will train you to like this so much that you can't live without it.
Stop.
Nothing else will matter. When you're eating, when you're bathing, you'll be thinking about it, and then you'll mega evolve into a super promiscuous lady. The toy, or rather, the portable tentacle motivation machine is toying with my body. Come on. You like it here, don't you? A strange feeling rushes up my body. Remember, no will eventually become yes. My mind is slowly going blank. How about this? I can do it better than any boy, can't I? Just no. Oh, hell no. This does not feel good. My thigh is drenched in blood. My veins and arteries have probably been ripped open. Blood is pouring out of me, pouring out with every heartbeat. Thump, thump. Thump, thump. Thump, thump. Thump, 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 thump. The more blood that comes out, the lower my body temperature feels. My head has gone totally blank. The more I'm fondled, the more I feel my blood flow speed up, which means that I'm that much closer to death. Whack. A shameful death like this, so uncool. Dying while being molested by a grade school girl, and kind of feeling good. Oh well. I was planning on ending my own life sooner or later anyway. That's how I can see Big Brother Leon again. Nothing to be sad about. No. It's true that I want to see him again, but this ending is just wrong. It's wrong on so many levels, honey. I don't want it to end like this. If I die, I'm going out on my own terms. I don't want to die making excuses like that. I don't want a sad ending like Leon's. But my opinion doesn't really matter right now, does it? After all, I'm already out of options. With that, I don't know. With that weird sound, the molestation stops. Kotoko turns around. The ground is shaking. There's a low, deep-sounding rumbling in the tunnel. Damn it. Kotoko reaches for a robot controller. Wondering what in the world is going on, I sit up. On the top of the track, something is coming at us. The train is coming. In 10 seconds, the train is going to run me and Kotoko over. The electric train keeps coming. Wait, this isn't right either. I don't want to die from some tentacle machine, but I don't want to get run over by a train either. My shoulders perk up in indignation. The robot parked on the side of the track suddenly jumps out. Like a super wrestler, the robot grabbles with an oncoming train. Metal scrapes on metal. Loud crashing sounds ring out. Crimson sparks fly out underneath the robot's feet. Unable to withstand the force of the train, the robot is sliding backwards towards us. The sound of the clashing metal gets closer. Wah! Kotoko jumps right to the front. She flattens herself up against the wall. Of course, I am still lying here on the tracks. If I can't move, my skull is going to get crushed by either the robot or that train. The giant metal robot just a few feet away from me now. I'm finished. Whack. I close my eyes, waiting for death. Suddenly, I feel like I'm floating. I've got you, girl. And as soon as I hear the voice, I understand. Yasuhiro is picking me up. Picking me up in his arms, Yasuhiro runs as fast as he can down the tracks. What with this development? In a panic confusion, I look up to Yasuhiro for an answer. His face was pale and his teeth were clenched. When I see that, I realize he was the one who started up the train. Why? I tried to kill you. I mumble softly, almost too quietly to even hear Yasuhiro answer firmly, as if taking an oath. I'm a member of Future Foundation. I can't be the helpless student forever. I feel myself tearing up. My heart is heavy with guilt. Stop. If you stay on cold lines like that, you're gonna make me look like the idiot. Like he was right and I was wrong. Trying to get revenge for Leon, trying to win Leon's love. I tried hard to suppress my shame, and just as I'm on the verge of an emotional breakthrough, plus I have a huge freaking debt to worry about. Huh? But for now, we gotta run. An explosive crash echoes from behind us. Yasuhiro stops and turns around. The train is now on its side, thrown off the tracks by a robot. Well, back to reality. Bad timing. Did I seriously think that we were actually going to escape this situation? Kotoko and a robot haven't taken any damage whatsoever. The only thing that Yasuhiro did was buy us time. Our overwhelming lack of firepower hasn't changed. How dare you, demon? The robot gently picks up Kotoko and places her on his shoulder, and then it runs right for us. Yasuhiro's perspective. The superpowered acceleration from 0 to 60, jetting stream from the waist, the robot soars straight at us. In a few seconds, we're goners. I don't need fortune telling to see that happening. We're going to split in two with that axe like sliced watermelon. After all, we're out of options. Cannon's leg is injured, so we can't run and we can't fight, and the hacking gun is out of ammo. What am I doing? This is what I get for trying to be a hero instead of the comic relief guy. I didn't solve anything. I just added myself to the list of casualties. I really should stop trying stuff that's just not like me. Screw all that personal growth stuff. Game over. My shoulders go limp. I'm about to drop cannon right there. My legs weaken. I fall on my knees. My fortune-telling tools and my cell phone drop out of my pocket. The sound of robot's jets burning away in the air as the tunnel gets closer and closer. It readies the axe above its head, prepared to swing it down in an arc. Preparing myself for death, I close my eyes. Huh? I'm waiting here, but my skull isn't splitting. Kanon's perspective. On the day the snow first fell, I was getting a secret lesson from Leon at the high school covered in the white snow. When I put it that way, it sounds romantic, but trust me, it wasn't. It was January 1st, the snow was falling lightly, and the secret lesson was just pitching practice. No matter how much time I spent and effort I put in, I showed no signs of improvement. Leon gave me hints. Even in a helpless situation like that, I couldn't help but get excited, wishing myself luck. Because it's New Year's Day, there's no one else on the field. Okay, let's start with the basics. Still wearing his warm glove, Leon threw the ball I handed him straight at the net. The net blew back taut for a few seconds after Leon's pitch hit, defying gravity. Amazing, right? As Big Brother Leon grinned at me, the ball he threw finally stopped spinning and dropped to the ground. That's when I truly understood. Even if I practice my whole freaking life, I won't ever be able to pitch like that. I've seen his pitching in games and on TV, and it's completely different watching up close. Aren't you his manager? Whoa, hey, why the heck are you crying? He was right. I didn't even realize it. My tears were coming down my cheeks. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I tried to lie. But I knew the truth. I will never, ever, ever win the bet that I made with Big Brother Leon. Or maybe I'm crying because I'm so impressed. His pitching was so amazing, so close, so beautiful. It moved me to tears. Hey now, come on, I'm sorry. Come on, stop crying. Even though Leon didn't do anything wrong, he patted my head and apologized. Even though I'm the one who wants to thank him for showing me such an amazing throw. It's been so long since he's touched me. His hand, I've never told him why I was crying. When I stopped, Leon spoke to me softly. You want to go home for the day? No, teach me how to throw like you. Even though I knew there was no way I could throw 100 miles per hour, I just wanted Leon to teach me. I wanted to be with him as much as I could, even if it was just for a second for something trivial. Of course, I couldn't get the hang of anything from this lesson, not even one bit. So you gotta spin your shoulder around good, and then you swing your arm like bam. I don't get it. So at the end of the day, I didn't learn a single thing. That day was the last time I ever saw Big Brother Leon. The New Year's break ended and Leon returned to the dorms, and after that the tragedy began, and the world changed. I never got any better at baseball. I wonder what happened to Leon. I wonder how he felt about me. Always changing like a kaleidoscope. All the memories I share with Big Brother Leon float in my head. Before I realized it, I picked up the crystal ball Yasuhiro dropped, and I threw it with all my strength at Kotoko sitting on top of the robot's shoulder. Yeah, like how Leon threw Yasuhiro's other crystal ball.
Yeah.
Spin your shoulder, swing your arm. Turns out I really didn't learn anything from those lessons, not one bit, but the crystal ball I threw sails just how I wanted, and the heavy ball slams right into Kotoko's nose. Somehow I knew it. I knew I could throw a strike. Wow. Just like Yasu's fortune-telling, the future I predicted came true. Kotoko took the crystal ball to the face and immediately dropped the controller. The robot that was about to turn us into chopped meat comes to a full stop. The axe the size of a blackboard stops just inches away from her head. Hey, that was a first. For the first time I could throw just how I wanted. Obviously it didn't go 100 miles per hour, and compared to how Leon threw it was pretty lame. But still, I wonder why. The bet with Leon was to throw 100 miles per hour. I didn't get anywhere near that. He's dead. The bet doesn't mean shit anymore. But still, why do I feel happy? Why do I feel like I'm about to cry? As sentimental feelings come over me, Yasuhiro shouts, "Now's our chance!" Yasuhiro sprints for the controller Kotoko dropped. Yasuhiro Hagakure. I won't let you. You haven't finished your motivation yet. Ugh. The grade schooler with the swollen nose jumps off the robot and grabs for the controller. I won't let you. Cannon used the last of her strength to stop the robot. I can't waste this chance. Unfortunately, I had the advantage in the distance and sped over this little brat. But didn't I tell you guys would be facing off against me next time? Oh, I guess it's Masiro.
Yeah,
I hear Bill. I hear the last voice I want to hear right now and stop. The white robot is coming for us at full speed from the other side of the derailed train. Ugh, damn it. One after the other, come on! If I keep running, I'll end up right underneath that robot's drills. I give up the controller and run back to Cannon. I grab Cannon and lift her into my arms and run like hell. I told you I wanted to hunt down these damn demons, but at least let me have the girl demon. Oh, don't tell me you want to make her into your science project. No, I want to stab her and pull her parts out until she ends up with a wrecked body. Ew. Stab her parts? Ooh, sorry, Masaru, you'll understand what I mean when you're older. What? Don't make fun of me. I'm the leader. I'm the one to stab her parts. Oh, then let's both teach her a lesson right now. Hell yeah, let's show him the power of the Warriors of Hope. Cannon's perspective. I turn to look. Crimson and White. Both robots are chasing after us. They both only a few feet away now. I won't let them escape this time. That's right. Get over here and... That's right. Get over here so I can stab you in and out. Over the sound of those awful taunts from the children, I could hear Yasuhiro breathing hard. He's panting heavily in a panic. Like he's gonna collapse any moment. Before I realize it, I'm shouting out to him. Just drop me. If you keep carrying me, you're gonna... I'm alright. You're not alright. Just drop me. What's with you anyway? You try to kill me, and then you save me? He's right. What in the world am I doing? Just a while ago, I was trying to kill him, but now I'm trying to help him survive. Was my final goal in life fulfilled with that crystal ball pitch earlier? Do I see Leon and Yasuhiro? Is it out of thanks for saving me earlier? No, none of those are right. It's more simple than all that. It's because I don't hate him. Because I don't hate Yasuhiro. I realize that I don't hate him at all. And because I don't hate him, I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die like Leon. I don't want that fate for him. I don't want to see that even if I die. Just drop me, damn it. But my voice doesn't reach him. You don't have to worry. Why do you keep telling me that? Right time, right place. Yeah, this is it. Right, what do you mean? Didn't I tell you? The robots stretch your hands out for us. I feel their fingertips just barely brush through the hair on the back of my head. If they get closer, they'll crush us both. And now, our story is finished. Or so I thought. An explosion of noise fills the scene, like sound connected to the wrong film. My mind is blown from the scenery and sound that don't match up. Huh? Right between us and the robots, an enormous piece of rubble falls down. And like the floodgates opened, with the sound of crashing rocks, the shower of dirt and rubble fall. I know, right? Like that one game. The tower of rubble stacks high upon in the air. The pieces of rocks and debris keep coming, falling and falling until finally...
We're dead.
I can no longer see the two robots. Oh my god, do we need to do the same audio every freaking time I hit the button? Such a disgrace. Not just one, but twice. Apparently, yes. Oh, there's no way I, the leader, will stand for this. The sounds of rocks coming down grows louder. The voice of the children fade away. And now it just blends together. What'd you say?
It sounds the same. It sound louder.
I know, right? Like white noise. They could at least, threw 3 different audio clips in there. Just... very repetitive falling. Although it seems impossible that the 2 children were chasing us, Yasu keeps going for a while. Finally, he stops, sets me down on the ground, then bends back and yells, "That was close." You'd think he was done, but he grabs my hands and swings them around. What a relief. Oh man, being alive is such a wonderful feeling. Yeah. I mean, I'm psyched that we made it out alive, but he was so pumped up all of a sudden, it's kind of weird. But, wait, earlier... What was that just now? You sounded like you knew right when the tunnel was going to collapse. I raised my voice in anger. Yasir breathed in a deep breath and spoke proudly. Oh, didn't he predict it? She cried and then the tunnel collapsed.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, I saw the future that had the tunnel collapsing. Oh. I told ya. My fortune telling is super detailed when it's correct, and that's how I knew it. I see. I do remember him saying something like that, so it wasn't just dumb luck that got him into Hope's Peak Academy. Yeah, wait, you said your fortune telling only comes true 30% of the time. We could have died. That's why I'm so happy right now. I was right to believe in myself. So he is just relying on luck. Jeez, how much of an idiot can you be, old man? Just picturing what might have happened sends chills up my spine. But I am glad. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that Yasir didn't die. After he calms down, Yasir flops down to the ground, arms and legs spread wide. He breathes in and out deeply, sucking in mouthfuls of dust without a care in the world. I sit and I watch him. I wonder why. My vision gets watery. I jump onto Yasuhiro. What the hell? I'm so glad the cloth on his suit is drenched in his sweat. Ew.
Ew.
Ew. Now he won't realize that I'm making it wet with my tears. Whack.
Whole goddamn thing is whack.
Agreed. After calming down a bit, I try to patch up Cannon's leg the best I can. I couldn't do much more than tie the sleeve of my shirt around her upper thigh, but it helped. Hey, you did it. Now I should be able to walk. No, thanks to me, your body is just super sturdy.
What?
She's just really fit. And more importantly, so now what? What do you mean? You tried to kill me, then you sacrificed yourself to save me. Women are as fickle as April weather. But I want some answers. The mood is a bit lighter now, after we just overcame that near-death experience together. Well, actually, we're still living a damn near-death experience. Until I know her true intentions, I shouldn't really open up to her. As I brace myself, Cannon answers. Why I tried to save you. The only thing I can tell you is that I didn't want you to die, and I don't want you to kill you anymore. Well, that's a relief. But before I completely unclench, I gotta know. You emphasized you. Are you still gonna try to get revenge on the Future Foundation? Is she planning to choke the others to death with her bare hands like she almost did to me? Of course they killed someone I loved. I'd be lying if I told you I didn't want them dead. From what I can tell, her malice really is just undue resentment. But it's not like I'm in any position to judge her. Just like us, Cannon is also a victim of despair. If things were different, maybe I would actually trust her smile. But still, wanting revenge against Future Foundation is weird to me. As I keep silent, Cannon continues. But you know, it's not like I totally forgive you either. Maybe Leon wouldn't have died if you... I hear Cannon gulping hard. But I don't really have any right to take revenge, do I? What do you mean? You better not be scheming something. No, it's not like that at all. Cannon looks embarrassed but continues. When I threw that crystal ball at Kotoko, a lot of memories were flashing in my mind. I wonder, what did Big Brother Leon really think of me? If he didn't care about me at all, then it would be stupid of me to try to get revenge for him. Maybe Big Brother Leon wouldn't want me to get revenge anyway. I'll just be a hardcore stalker again, won't I? Cannon forces Cannon forces a smile, but her face is bright red. I know that what she just said was no joke. If that was the case, I decided to tell her the truth. Leon cared about you a lot. Cannon's face tenses up. I don't know if you're trying to console me or whatever, but don't make this shit up, please. No, I'm not lying to make you feel better, it's the truth. I didn't tell you this, but you were definitely, without a doubt, Leon's captive. Captive? Each of us had our loved ones abducted by the despair. We call those people captives. They were gonna use our loved ones as motives, trying to get us to murder each other. So you're saying that because I got abducted, I must have been Big Brother's Leon loved one? Yeah, now I think about it. If you talk to Leon after that, he does get, like, very flustered, and he says, something... I can't remember exactly what he says, but he does seem upset about it. So... yeah, no doubt about it. The other captives were kidnapped a year and a half ago, just like you. Cannon tilts her head. Well, that might be true, but so what? It has nothing to do with my love. No, you don't get it. Captives weren't just randomly chosen from among people we loved. Each of them is someone really deeply, truly care for. Like me, for example. It's not an...
Oedipus.
Thank you. Oedipus complex, but my mom's a captive. Okay, so she is his mother. Cannon suddenly catches her breath. I can tell that she's thinking deeply. Her eyes shoot open, face worried. Does that... Yep, it means Leon really cared for you deeply. But it's the truth. No sense doubting it. As much as I love my mom, I know you must love Leon. As if she were confessing to me or something, her eyes are filled with expectation and worry. Slightly shaking, Cannon asked me, how much do you like your mom?
My mom raised me all on her own. I love her more than anyone in the world.
Hey, the one line.
The one line. Cannon wrinkles her face. I can tell that her breathing rhythm has collapsed completely. Tears started rolling down her face. She's trying to hold it in, but Cannon suddenly bursts into loud sobs. Her broken voice echoes in the tunnel. She cried enough tears to last a lifetime. Her eyes are swollen red, throat parched. She opened her mouth to speak. I'm going back to Towa City, but the tunnel's gone. No, this railway has a few intersections. If we do it right, we can get back into town from here. Is that so? And what are you gonna do when you get back there? Find Future Foundation. Does that mean... maybe I'll kill them, maybe I won't. I don't know for sure, but I know I no longer want to kill you, but I'll decide the rest when we meet. Maybe they're good guys, just like you. There was no way I could stop her. Whatever happens, happens, baby. Oh, she's gonna meet Byakuya. He's gonna be like, this guy's an asshole. My comrades didn't slack off like me. They could probably take this girl if it came to that. As for me, I'm gonna go out of here. I'll contact Future Foundation, tell them about her nicely. Even though a part of me does want to go back with Cannon. There's no way I, a member of Future Foundation, should be with someone who wants to kill us. I can imagine that what my coworkers would say if they found out. And I don't really see it any way around it. If I were to say something occult here, I'd have to say it's fate that Ken and I split up. That's how I convince myself anyway. Want to go together part of the way? Nah, I'm an old man and it'll take a while for me to heal my HP. Alright then, sorry about a lot of things and also thanks. Yeah, you be careful out there, you hear? I sit down on some rubble and wave. Well, I'm sure Cannon's gonna be alright. I take a breather with a sigh of relief, but then I suddenly realize it's not gonna be alright at all. I sprint off after Cannon like I'm flying. Cannon turns around surprised with a brightened expression. Didn't you say you weren't gonna come with me? 8 million! What? I still 8 million in debt. There's no way I can pay back the debt without getting some cash from the Cannon family. Screw what my coworkers think. Money is way more important. Cannon tilts her head with a smirk. Whack.
Nah, I'm the one who's whack.
So he goes with her. The end.
Well, they managed to make the side stuff just as uncomfortable and weird as the main story.
I know, right? Well, I'm glad we got that over with in one recording session, even though my voice hurts.
I like how it says why voice. Could they just voice that the whole time?
No, it was like, you can pick English or Japanese, which gave me some hope, because I was like, oh, maybe anytime they talk, it'll actually just say the voice. No, it's like 4 lines. Whatever. My throat hurts. I think that was fun. I liked it. I hope you guys liked it too, and I didn't waste an hour or so of your time.
Yep, just as uncomfortable.
It was cute. Yeah, she is like weirdly obsessed with Leon though, but whatever. Everybody got their thing, I guess. But, yeah. So, I'll probably split that up into chapters, I imagine, for the series, so that'll probably be a filler in between stuff. But, if you guys have any other comments about that story?
Leave your cousins alone.
Yeah.
Good advice.
Cousin/brother.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And come join me again. Bye!